I must have been 5 or 6 years of age, and my father had an automobile accident. And in those days, if you were black, you were at fault, regardless of who's at fault. And because I had nappy hair, I remember I had to get under the blanket in the back seat of the car. I mean, they could pass for white. So he passed that particular incident, and so that he didn't get fined. And I guess I wonder, what's wrong with me? Why do I have to hide? I never had no real concept of racism. Not really. We knew what we were supposed to do, where we could go, and where we weren't supposed to go. But friends and I would go downtown, and we would get a drink of white water. They had separate water fountains, colored water, white water. And the highlight of our day was just sneaking into the department store. We're going to get us some white water today. I guess my strongest memories are related to going to school. I remember when I was a little girl, we lived on the campus, and my house was very close to the elementary school. So I remember looking through the windows at the kids in class and wondered why I couldn't be in there with them. In high school, and I was getting tired of it, I said, I'm just going to be a secretary. And I remember my mother said, you can be a secretary if you want to, but you're going to get your college degree first. So I never ended up being a secretary. But it was a very interesting place to work, and a place where you were constantly learning, because the more involvement you had, the more you could learn about medical conditions and how people responded to them and some of the psychosocial issues that face families. Well, that's why we moved to Ann Arbor, because he got the job of director of the Ann Arbor Community Center. And he was there a good 30 years or more before he retired. But he changed the program from a recreation program to a social welfare type program, and that's why he ran into difficulties. People wanted it to still be like it used to be, but he wasn't trained that way. He tried to put social work principles to work, and base an agency based on human needs rather than just recreation, although there was a recreation component involved. To get an education, prepare yourself for some type of worthwhile work, get educated, and treat everybody fairly.